It's a mess out here. More pumpkin carving. All right, so I never said I was a master carver. I could make these look better, but honestly, I want them to look kind of spooky, like some demented person made them. So yeah, we're gonna put them out front, and we're gonna throw some lights in these and see how they look. Found these flicker lights on Amazon. I will link those in the description below. And they're awesome because they don't require a remote or anything. I'll just turn it on, and it will turn off by itself after 6 hours, and it'll come back on the next day, do the same thing. Yeah, these are pretty sweet, and they look absolutely awesome for a jack-o'-lantern. Waterproof as well, they're made for outdoors. Hey guys, yard hunt update number 13, man. I don't think I talked to you guys since we were supposed to get a storm. The storm ended up not causing too much damage. I did have one tombstone that got knocked over. That just happened to be my Madame Leota stone. She just has rocks in the bottom of her to keep it up, so it didn't surprise me that the wind blew that one over. And then Steve the Zombie did fall apart. We'll talk about that in a minute. So I wanted to show you guys my pumpkins that I've been working on. If you didn't catch my build video on foam pumpkins, be sure to check it out. Man, they are super, super, super easy to make. They look absolutely fantastic at nighttime. And yes, I purposely made them to look like a child carved them. I'm not the best carver, but I did want them to look kind of on the spooky side, so that's the reason for that. I think right now I have, geez, I don't even know, 9 or 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one in the very back. 5. Yeah, 6. 7, 8, yeah, 9. I put one in the walkway. We'll go over there here in just a moment. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out that video, be sure to check it out. It's a little bit of a different hack that I came up with to do the pumpkins without having to do like a silicone mold and all that stuff that a lot of guys do. And it is using the spray foam, but I think for all these pumpkins, I've only gone through maybe geez, I don't even know how many cans of spray foam. It hasn't been a lot. I've probably only spent maybe $50 on all 9 pumpkins that I have out right now. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out if you guys are into, you know, carvable foam pumpkins. I also just released a video for some lighting by a company called Lumary. Be sure to check that one out if you haven't. I know I've been talking on and off about lighting up this walkway, and I've finally done it. So as you can see, I have that orangey yellow color on both sides. And I did change the color that's just showing up on the zombies. I don't know how well it translates in the video, but it is green. So now I have, you know, green on Steve and Walter, as well as the grave popper back there. I don't know how well you can see him from here, but yeah, he's green as well. And oddly enough, speaking of the grave popper, he started working again. The last update or so, I mentioned that he was only kind of going up one side, and I thought it was an issue with the motor. After that heavy rain, he started working on both sides again. So go figure, I don't know. At this point, I think we're just going to keep it as is either way. So, and I did show you guys my fence banger, Pete. He is in for the night. Probably starting next week, I'm going to bring him out every night and then bring him back inside. I just don't feel comfortable leaving that out so close to the road, and I don't want anything to happen to him. So yeah, we'll probably start doing that next week. The controller that I have hooked up for Pete here in the front, as well as Steve and Walter, I do need to figure out a way to weatherproof that, and I'll probably just end up getting like a dollar store, you know, little Tupperware container, one of those deals like a lot of haunters do. I'll place it in there, probably drill some holes so the, you know, so the wiring and cables can come out. And yeah, that should be good to go as far as that goes. And I just started my sort of final punch list of what needs to be done. Perfect example, how many times have I told you guys, yeah, I usually put creepy cloth on the coffin roof. I still haven't done it, and I have no excuse other than I just haven't thought of doing that. So yeah, I've started making a list of things like that. Oh, I did want to mention, I mentioned here a minute or so ago about Steve. So yeah, he fell in two. I came out after the storm later in the day, and his whole top half was hanging over, just holding on by the spring that I attached. Come to find out, I never screwed him together. I think I was at a point where I was still in the process of kind of tweaking him and, cutting certain sections of the PVC, just so it looked good. And yeah, it must be that I never screwed him together. So I'm glad it happened when it did. I had to go through him and screw him just about all of his joints weren't screwed down. So they are now. So yeah, there's no chance that he's going to be falling apart. But geez, it's so funny. Yeah, so when I get that final list together, maybe in the next hunt update, we'll kind of go through exactly what needs to be done. But yeah, just a lot of little things that still need to be tweaked that I would love to come out. Maybe even this weekend. I don't have, my band's not playing this weekend. I have the entire weekend off. So this might be the weekend that I really go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. So yeah, yeah, good stuff. So yeah, I will link in the description below the foam pumpkin tutorial if you guys are interested. I mean, they look really good at nighttime. They really do. As well as the new lights that I added here. I'll add that as well. I hope everybody's having great weather and getting everything prepared at their places for Halloween. And man, we're getting so close. I keep looking at the calendar and I'm just like, I can't believe we're almost there, So it's always very exciting but depressing at the same time, because it's just, it's such a great time for us here at my house anyways. So yeah, really appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.